Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So today I am starting a new adventure in my preparedness, I guess. It's more than just my preparedness, it's a hobby too, but so I am about to change some parts that I have never changed before. So one of my very, very good friends, this is his, and he has purchased some sights to co-witness with this, which you can't see it, but there's a red dot in there somewhere. Anyway, so I've got to take this front side off and this back side off, and I have a new tool to do it. And at the same time, I bought a couple other tools. There is a special nut driver for the front sight right there. So you need that, and then another punch to go in my toolkit. So it's an exciting time. What this does is this just pushes off. It takes this rear sight, and it, instead of me using a hammer and a punch and smacking it down, this catches it at an angle and just slides it off right out of there. And then I put the new one in and I can slide it right in. Where the front sight, this one here, this one is, like I say, it has that special nut in there, or screw. Anyway, do you guys think it's important to be able to work on your tools? Whether it's a chainsaw, whether it's your car, whether it's your firearm, whatever it is, do you think there's any value in it at all? I do. I very much like being able to work on some things, particularly in this neighborhood, in this wheelhouse. I mean, are the things that, well, not everyone in my circle, everyone is capable of it, because I am no smarter than anyone in my group, by any stretch of the imagination. I'm very blessed that I have a bunch of uber geniuses in my group. But yeah, they all have, one of them is a mechanic, one of them is a carpenter, one's a jack of all trades. They each have their specialty and a secondary. Well, I don't really have a secondary. Mine is medical or firefighting, and I'm not terribly skilled at anything else, other than I am becoming pretty proficient at some basic gunsmithing, particularly with AR, AK, and Glock platforms. But so here it is, standard factory Glock sights. You can't see that way. And so when we're done, I will show you what they look like when they're done. So actually, I'm gonna walk you through this a little bit. So this front sight came off very, very easily. And this gun has been used. I probably should have cleaned it before I got to working on it, but this is a well-exercised firearm, and that came out really well. And so today when we reinstall, we're gonna put a little tiny dab of blue Loctite, and I mean tiny, because that screw is right there. Now I have a tray that I catch my items in. But yeah, and I am going to carefully, a little glue. So here is the new sight. See how tall that is versus the old sight. So actually, I had some trouble. I'll post a couple pictures here. Learning something new was, maybe if I don't have these together, I won't get shadow banned or whatever. So pushing that, but there's nothing there. Pushing that over was actually pretty difficult with the tool that I had. Some of it's learning how to use it, learning I can flip it both ways. But you can see now that those sights are well above the sight picture there, and co-witnessing just wonderfully. So that's exciting. Definitely, and they're night sights, which you can't see because there's light everywhere. But it's a pretty impressive addition, and that tool worked fine. I'm regretting buying the $25 one instead of saving and buying the better quality one with more adjustments and more pieces that were, some of them are angled different, some of them are straight. So I'm regretting that. But other than that, there is the finished product of my friend's upper. Let me know what you think of both optics and the suppressor height or the elevated sights in the comments down below. Let's get ready.